at them legs.
Don't let me take you away from your bulbs, though.
My
What
God.
is this, QVC?
This is QVC. This is me. Shameless plugging all of my
Oh my goodness.
all my merch.
All your merch. Well, I've got my merch out
You
now.
have got your merch is out now. Completely show
I
me.
feel
Look at this.
naked. So the Acer we think has died.
I grieve your loss.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the way of it though, isn't it? That's the way with gardening.
This is nice as well. Look at the colour on these.
Yeah, I thought that was dead, but it's all held on. So I guess it's its vibe.
Yeah.
A red jasmine.
A red jasmine. Yes,
Who
it
knew?
is.
Maybe it's a new thing.
And a lovely trampoline.
Well, everybody loves the trampoline. Come and have a seat.
Thank you so
Now,
much.
I feel like this might be a short episode.
Why? What are you
That
trying
was
to say?
That was Eamon's joke.
Yeah,
Not mine. Well, of course, you are famous for your shorts.
I've been known to wear shorts every now and then. Yes.
Oh, well, I think it's admirable.
Thank you so much.
Do you not get cold? I mean, it's a cold day today. You've got a coat on.
I've got a coat on, but my legs don't really feel it.
Your legs don't feel the cold at all.
I'm a little bit disappointed. You're not wearing shorts.
Well, I mean, I haven't got your legs, Johnny. You know, I'm not a showgirl like you.
Stop it. Wow, I've got to say, I have got some shorts for you to wear.
Oh, Johnny, I'm honoured. Oh, I'd be delighted.
So you have to try these bad boys on.
Oh, gosh, they are short. Daisy Dukes.
Daisy Dukes. They're a bit of cheek.
A bit of I'll say they'll be cheeky. All right, Johnny, if you want. All right, I'll go. All right, you wait there.
Okay, thank you very much.
And then I'm going to come back, we're going to talk about your book.
Amazing.
Lovely. All right, wait there a second.
I will.
Wait, amuse yourself.
So whilst Tom is getting changed into his shorts, I thought that I would tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Johnny, also known as Garden with Johnny, on social media, so make sure you go give me a follow. I've got a book coming out. I've got a book coming out, and that's the reason why I'm here. Oh, let me show you. This is Garden Yourself Happy. It's about gardening and making yourself happy. So yeah, this is my brand new book, my debut book, Garden Yourself Happy. So it's got all seasonal hints and tips in there from spring, summer, autumn, and winter. It's got how-tos, a little bit about me. And then it's also got things about mulching, pruning, lawn care, the ultimate lawn care. And because I am a bit into my social media, it tells you how to set up a social media page as well. So go check it out. It's out March 19th. I am an amateur gardener. It basically goes through all the mistakes that I basically made growing up gardening, and I tell you how to rectify them mistakes. So if you are brand new to gardening, this is the perfect book for you. So yes, I have my own range of garden bulbs, tubers, and flowers. So these are my dahlias. Look at this.
I feel like a new man.
I can't, I'm distracted.
You've got about 10 seconds.
Look at them legs.
Don't let me take you away from your bulbs, though.
My
What is
God.
this, QVC?
This is QVC. This is me. Shameless plugging all of my
Oh my goodness.
all my merch.
All your merch. Well, I've got my merch out
You
now.
have got your merch is out now. Completely show
I
me.
feel
Look at this.
naked.
Look at these socks. What's this?
Oh, that's a light, in case I have to come out at night to get the slugs.
This is genius.
I mean, I feel like I should have bought you a pair of Crocs, actually.
Yeah.
These were bought by my friend Steph, and it says, "I love gardening from my head to my toes."
Nice,
Tomatoes.
nice. No, tomatoes, nice.
Tomatoes.
Nice.
You know.
So you-
Well, gosh, I know what you mean. I have a different
Do you
interaction
feel-
with
do
the
you
garden
feel
now.
Comfortable.
Yeah, free. I feel free
Free. Good.
at last. Yeah.
Good. I don't know where to look, if I'm being
I
honest
don't know
with
where
you.
to. I'm a bit
This
conscious
is.
of
I wonder if this is what people feel like when I walk in.
now you know how it feels. Now how you know the rest of us feel, Johnny.
Yes.
Because you very cleverly combined, I would say, gardening with legs.
Yes.
That's been very much your USP.
the guy that wears extremely short shorts.
I mean, good for you, Johnny.
I like
Give
it.
the people what they want.
Like, exactly.
Was that something you stumbled upon, or did you do some
No,
market research before?
market research. Yes, I did a little group session. And said, what would you like me to wear? No, so I've ex-rugby player.
Oh, of
So
course,
we all
the rugby.
We all wear short shorts.
Short shorts,
constantly.
famously,
And
yes.
I think it's just I've not grown out of it.
Well, they're comfortable. They're comfortable to wear. And I think...
I love this. This is fantastic.
I mean, I feel like, it's got different vibe for me.
It's one with nature.
I mean, I feel like that
Good.
for sure, for sure. I do feel a little bit. My thighs aren't this used to being out.
Are they not?
No, but hey, I'll go with it.
I think it's your
if you
new
say
look.
it's a good idea, Johnny, I'll do it.
I think it's
I'll
your
do
new
it.
look.
Thank you for this. Because you've had this meteoric time. You've gone from posting a few videos. Was it during lockdown?
Yeah, so I had my Instagram account before lockdown. Didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I just thought, I'm bored in lockdown. Like, I've got nothing to do. I'm going to post a little bit more, thinking nothing of it.
Yes.
The reason I started my Instagram account, because I was fed up. You know when you try and show someone like a picture, and I like to geek out about my garden.
Yeah.
I love geeking out about my garden. And I was just constantly trying to find photos to bore my friends and family about my garden.
Oh, and you thought I'll put it in one place?
I just put it in one place, put it on an Instagram account. So I had it, I didn't really post that much initially.
Oh,
COVID came around, I thought, do you know what? I'm going to post a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then I thought, do you know what? I'm going to do a few videos because Reels just came out around that sort of time.
I mean, it's like they planned it.
Yeah, and I thought, I'll put my shorts on
and then the shorts came.
Dance around in my garden. People seem to like it. At one point, they've got numbers in the bottom corner of Instagram Reels.
Yes.
I didn't even know what that meant. It was views.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, God, 1,000 people have seen this.
Oh, my, yeah, well, more than that now.
Well,
yeah. These legs of yours have taken you places.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So
Not just your legs, of course, the gardening content as well.
Legs help.
Look, it's a broad church.
Yeah, exactly, yes.
Yeah.
And it just went from there, and it's just.
And then you have millions and millions of
followers, millions of crazy, weird people just like me that follow me.
No, it's great though, because I think what you do is you've really made, I say accessible. Yeah, I know that's bandied around a lot, but you really do break it down for people in a way that's fun and easygoing. It's not like, you must do it like this.
No, look, I'm an amateur gardener, and I try and tell people, you know, the easy way. There's this way, but whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so the gardening is an experiment in a way.
Yes.
It's the best way I could describe it, and it's a beautiful experiment.
Yeah, right.
I mean, when did you get into gardening?
So I got into gardening when I moved into this house, which was about 5 years ago, and I know it wasn't a dissimilar experience that you had, because I've read your book. When my dad died, I thought it'll be it wasn't like, oh, Dad's died, I'll go and garden. Right. I just went, oh, that's something to do. And I wanted to make the most of the garden anyway.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, maybe I should just sort of plant some things and see what happens. And it is just one of those things that I think makes you, I don't know, it just calms you down, allows you to process things.
Tell me about it.
Because I know you very movingly write. We'll talk about your book.
Okay, yeah.
Because I loved your book.
Thank you so much.
Garden Yourself Happy. And I think, I just want to say, I love your book because it's not a book that you just read and go, oh, that was nice. Anyway, what's next? It's a book you keep with you because it's personal and practical.
Yeah, I think it's a mixture of both. So obviously it talks about my background and how I got into gardening because that is extremely personal to me. Like I started when I was a kid. A lot of people are like, how did you get into gardening? Like,
oh yeah, people
how did you
ask that? Yeah.
How did you get into gardening? Because I think you know, this is nice,
ominous,
nice, the perfect time.
Yes, exactly. No,
I think people just assume that why would you be into this?
It's a funny thing, isn't it? People will be like, but why? Why
are
you into? Why do you like gardening then? Why?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Like everybody,
there's no stereotype of why you have to like gardening.
Absolutely, and like as human beings, we've always gardened.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd be dead.
Yes.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like we've had to grow things.
Exactly. That's a great example. I love that.
So there's no like.
I love that.
Oh, I'm starting this new thing. Like it's not. It's like it's the only thing that we've definitely always done.
Yeah, and we've been quite good at as regards to
somehow. Yeah.
But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about how I got into gardening. So I've been gardening since I was a kid. Half of my family come from Holland.
Yes, I love that description of all. Well, you went to the tulip fields.
The tulip fields, and that was that's one of my first memories is standing in this tulip field, looking out onto these tulips and thinking, oh my God, they're real.
Yeah,
these things are real. I must have been about 4 or 5.
Oh, as long as
yeah, and then just my grandma, we used to call her Oma, which is Dutch for grandma.
Yeah.
She got me into gardening. She got a bit older. I started helping out in the garden.
Great.
But yeah, and then I just got the bug.
And you said as well about how in the Netherlands people like embrace gardening in a way that's kind of quite fluid with their lives. It's like, oh yes, it's it's just something you do.
I think it's like us as the British population, we're the same, but the Dutch do it on another level.
Yes.
They do it on another level.
Wonderful.
With gardening, and it's I've kind of incorporated that and the British side.
Right. breeze just went up my gusset there.
That's lovely.
But,
It's nice, isn't it?
Yes.
It's just like a little chill. It's like, ooh.
Suddenly felt alive. For once.
And
Yes.
for once. And this is why I wear my shorts.
Oh my God.
It's
Now
like-
I know what I've been watching.
I am praying for windy weather.
Excuse me a minute. Sorry, everybody. I've just got to go and make another video. Forgive me, you were talking about your garden.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Yes, and in the Netherlands, you said like the Brits do gardening, but in the Netherlands
they do on another level. Honestly.
But not competitive, or competitive with it.
Yeah, I would say they can be competitive. I think I think all us gardeners are slightly competitive. Everyone tries to
Yes.
judge other people's gardens.
Yes, yes. I think there is always a bit of like, oh, doing that.
Yeah, but it's like friendly
Yeah.
sort of competitive.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's a nice bit of badinage
Yeah, I
people
know,
have,
yeah.
and I think it's nice as well for that.
So you've come into the gardening sort of community. How have you found coming into the gardening
Well,
community?
very welcoming, and the people I've met, like yourself, like met through RHS,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
met through any of the garden shows, have always been so encouraging and lovely, and people online are as well. But like I notice people online can sometimes be a bit like quick to point out your flaws. I think, which I think is the antithesis of this.
Yes.
But at one point, some horses went by outside, and I said to Alf, "Quickly, get the shovel. We must gather the manure and put it straight on the roses." And we videoed it. And
Did you?
And put it on them. People were like,
Burn.
"What are you doing, you moron?
burn it.
You're going to burn the roses."
Yes.
Let me tell you, the roses were absolutely fine.
Good.
And
But this is the whole point of the book as well.
Yeah. And I was like, well, I mean,
it
if they
works.
had burned them and killed them, I suppose I would have learned my lesson that way. But it didn't kill them.
Yeah.
And I thought, and people were like, "You must wait for 6 months." I'm like, I'm not just going to store a load of horse shit for
It's a
6
question.
months.
Do you like the smell of it?
You know, I don't mind it.
You're a true gardener.
Is that right? Is
You're
that,
a true gardener. I love the smell of manure.
I think there's something
I
quite
love it.
organic about it.
I love it.
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
I love the smell. I'll go out into the countryside. If I can smell manure, I'm like this.
All day.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's better than petrol fumes, isn't
Exactly.
it?
Actually, I quite like petrol fumes as well. But that's my firefighter
I know what you
coming
mean.
through.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna come on to
Not
that.
that I'm a fire starter. I'm a fire putter outer.
Yes, you're a fireman
I'm a fireman.
or firefighter. Is that what you said?
Firefighter. Can't say fireman now.
Firefighter Sam.
Firefighter. Yeah. Firefighter.
Firefighter.
Yeah.
I respect that very much. I know we should mention to our listeners and viewers that both of us have been doing a night shift.
We have both done a night
and
shift.
in a similar way,
Very similar.
because you were up all night.
Yeah, so I finished at 7:30 this morning at my night shift.
Wow.
Did the school run, jumped on the train, came straight here.
Whereas I was in a West End musical and then went out and got pissed.
Same thing, mate.
Very similar, very similar.
We're both very tired, so at least we're like that.
And doing
together.
a public service. And I
We
think,
are.
like being in a musical is very similar to being in the fire brigade. It's very
I bet you got
saving lives.
a larger round of applause tonight.
Massive round of applause and completely well deserved.
Yes.
Completely.
I occasionally get
So-
abuse thrown at me.
Oh
but-
no! Don't say that. You don't get abuse thrown at
Hey,
you.
if it's like drunk people getting silly and burning cooking. But
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
yes. I bet you have to deal with that.
I had this one incident where it was a house fire, and we call it persons reported, where someone's in the house. We have to get there really quick.
Oh my god.
And the guy had basically passed out on his sofa, put a pizza in.
Oh my god.
The whole house was smoke-filled, and he was just unconscious. So we managed to smash the door in,
Oh my.
and there I was looking like Darth Vader.
Yes, I bet.
Leaning over him, I was like, "Wake up, mate!" And he woke up, just saw this Darth Vader.
Oh
in
my
front
god,
of him.
what did he think?
He went for me. So I was like, "No, mate, not having that." Picked him up,
Yeah.
out the door. There you go. But yeah, it was
Oh
just,
my goodness.
Yeah. So
Well,
sometimes we get a
But
little.
if I was woken up and in a stupor and I thought Darth Vader had come for me, I wouldn't punch him in the face.
No.
I think I'd be more alarmed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, if my house was filled with smoke, I'd probably be more sort of.
I would have thought you would have woke up as well. But yeah.
Gosh,
He must have
terrifying,
been
isn't
very,
it?
very drunk. Yeah. I mean, I enjoy it. I love it. I love a bit of adrenaline as well.
Well, I bet.
Mm.
Which must be interesting because gardening is kind of, I find, a way to decompress from again, a different sort of adrenaline being on
yes.
stage. But I'm convinced that it's the same. But gardening is a very calming activity. Do you find it's a bit of a
Yeah. So I from the rush of work I love the gym as well. So that's a bit of like an adrenaline thing for me as well.
Yeah.
And I kind of call it my yin and yang.
Yeah,
It's
right.
the best way I could describe it. The gym calms me down, but in a different way.
Yes.
Gets all my energy out.
Yes.
And then the garden's just so peaceful. I talk so much about mental health and gardening in the book.
Yes.
And the benefits of gardening with mental health in the book as well. That's the whole premise about garden yourself happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's the great title, because throughout the whole book, I am talking about how amazing gardening makes you feel.
Yeah, right.
And it calms you down. Like you could I could potter in the garden. You must be the same.
That kind of sense of, and you discuss it a lot in the book, of like, just do 10 minutes a day. And what a lovely thing to do. And I'm not very good at meditation. I've never really been good at that.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I can't sort of sit still with something. Maybe at one point I'll be able to do it. But the idea of just being in the garden, and somebody said just notice things, actually is a form of meditation.
Yeah.
And inevitably, when you notice things, you start putting things up, or you start kind of trimming things back, or there's always a little something to do for a minute.
Standing back, looking at your work.
Yes.
How often do you stand at your back door looking at your garden?
Yeah, all the time. Like every day we look out and go, oh, that's come out. And
Yeah.
at the moment there's a bleeding heart coming out.
Oh, amazing.
And
Yeah, good.
they come out in front of your eyes. I'm always like, there was nothing here a minute ago, and then suddenly there's this beautiful blue, pink and green sort of beauty there, and then it's gone, of course, but then it's dead, a bit like everything. Look like the magnolia tree over there, which is
That's in flower at the
a
minute.
flower for the next 10 minutes, and then it'll be dead. But that, again, is like one of the things you have to accept, I think, with gardening, is that
Ever-changing.
it's ever-changing, and sometimes things
Always things to do.
And there's always something to do.
But this is what I mean as well. It was people with busy lives as well.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of little jobs you can do. Like
Yeah.
I talk about it. Little 10-minute jobs you can do. 20-minute jobs.
I like that.
Half-an-hour jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you can always get out and just have a little potter.
Just a little potter around. And little and often.
Little and often, because if you try and do a whole weekend, like we're no spring chickens anymore.
No, John.
We're gonna ache a little bit.
Yeah, I do
So-
ache. People keep buying me those knee pads. You know, the ones to kneel on.
Put down, yeah.
Put down to kneel on like I'm an old lady.
Especially
Which
now
I
you're
sort
going to
of
start wearing shorts. I think you
am.
look
Oh my
fantastic,
God.
by the way.
Oh my God. They're getting higher as well.
They do that. They do that sometimes.
It looks like I'm just sat here naked, doesn't it? I feel like I should.
Or we do this.
Oh, it just looks like.
Hi guys. Hi guys.
It's so weird just to come out into a garden and be like, yeah, of course, the top half I'm completely dressed, and the bottom half. I mean,
Why is it when people talk about mullets? They're like formal on top, party on the back.
Yeah,
Formal on top, party on the bottom.
Party downstairs. I think, Johnny, you've done it in a way that people think it's exciting. I think I've done it in a way that makes me look like I can't really. I can't understand. I feel like I've unsexed myself. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh.
Why do you look like that?
Are you feeling your legs a little bit more now as well?
I'm glad of a bit of hair.
Yeah.
I'm glad of a bit of hair.
People think that I shave my legs. Can we just say that?
No, you don't.
I have comments sometimes saying, I think it's because I'm a little bit fair haired.
You're fair. You see, yes, you're fairer than me. Yes.
Yeah, I have hair.
But then I have these strange parts of
What
my
are they?
shin where I don't have any hair growing. Is that because of?
I don't know.
Is that because of trousers?
Oh my God, look at these.
Yeah, I know. It's weird, isn't it? Just like a weird sort of. I'm bald there as well.
I have to. I'm an expert. Oh, I'm saying an expert. I'm very good at gardening, but not with
And
hair
you're
growing.
into lawns, aren't you? So I suppose it's similar.
Yeah, well, yeah. Do you like your lawn?
Well, that's my next question. I do like it, but part of me is like, should I just get rid of it and have gravel and then have like nice little thyme or something
I
growing
love
on
my
it?
lawn. I'm the lawn guy.
Well, this is what I got this renewed enthusiasm about grass.
Good, thank you.
So
I think I've got a whole chapter on lawns in
I
there.
love it because you said about that being a meditation for you, and
Yes.
and I know you wrote very beautifully about when you lost your mum, and
Yep.
you were only 18, I think. Is that right?
So my mum got poorly at 10, when I was 10,
Yeah.
and she passed away when I was 18.
So gosh, you're so young.
She got really poorly. She battled it for 8 years, but at that point I had to do jobs around the house.
Yeah, right.
My dad was working full time. I had a younger brother. At the time, my younger brother, when I was 10, he was a baby.
Oh, yeah.
When she died when I was 18, my brother was only 8.
Oh, yeah.
So I kind of had to do a lot of. I had to basically, from the age of 10, step up a little bit.
Yeah.
And one of the jobs was the garden.
Well, this is what you say, and how you kind of, even when you lost your mum, that was the first thing you sort of did. I think was that you went
I mowed the lawn.
Mowed the lawn.
I mowed the lawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can absolutely understand that.
Yeah, just like I said, it's my happy place.
Yeah.
It is my happy place, and yeah, it was a tough time.
Yeah.
I think it still affects me now.
Of course. Well, I suppose it's about bringing control to a situation which we can't control.
But that's
isn't
it. It was chaos,
Yeah, of course.
and the one thing I could control
Yeah.
was the lawn.
Yeah. Beautiful lines.
Beautiful lines, yeah,
Yeah.
and just therapy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's a very particular thing, isn't it? Growing lawns. They've sort of fallen out of fashion a bit. Sometimes people come on here and tell me about their astroturf.
Please tell me that you throw them out.
They always look a bit shamefaced whenever they bring it up. I'm like, oh, astroturf. Really? Hoovering that, were you this morning?
Leaf blower.
Oh yeah, that's what people do, isn't it? I just think it's a sort of sadness about it because it's an opportunity to have something living, and I suppose like this lawn isn't a prize lawn at all.
Well, no,
and
it's
it's not in its
well, it's the time of year, though, isn't it?
yeah.
Come next month, it'll look lovely.
There's a few patches that need a bit of TLC, but I think historically people have enjoyed having a lawn and
It's a British thing
manicuring
as
it.
well.
Yeah.
You go to these big manor houses or national trusts.
Oh yes.
The gardens are lovely.
Yes.
I look at the lawns.
Oh yes. Do you? Yeah.
Just-
That
there's
beauty of it.
Just
Oh.
like acres of lawn. Oh, I love it.
Oh, how often would you recommend mowing the lawn? Because some people are very into it. Some people are very.
So yeah, it's as again, whenever you can. If you've got a busy life,
Oh yes.
as and when you can.
Yes.
Once a week.
Once a week.
Yeah,
Nice. Classic sort of time.
I think
to
the
do
problem people make the mistake of, and I talk about it in the book, is people mow it too short.
this. Right, and then it gets dry.
It gets dry.
Yeah.
It hasn't got enough leaf to actually grow again.
Yes.
I always have my lawn quite high,
Medium.
and that's the best time to get the lines in there. I think,
Of course, because you've got something to flatten.
yeah, people don't understand how to get lines. The amount of questions I get: how are you getting the lines in your lawn?
Oh, I see. It's like hair,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
You've got a
yeah.
part
No,
time.
no,
Gosh,
yeah.
there's nothing there. I went too short.
Don't go too short.
There's the lesson.
Don't go too
Can't have a
short.
parting and there's nothing there. Yes. Oh, so that's it. Go for a medium.
Medium.
And do you prick it out and all of that sort of thing?
Yeah,
Yes.
weeds. I'm on my hands and knees getting the weeds out.
Do you do it just like that, just with a
Yeah,
dandelion
I've got a little the dandelions. I got a little tool where rather than me going down, getting
Yes.
it out on my hands and knees.
They go down a long way.
Yeah, so I got this tool that I put in, take it out, and it looks like a little shotgun.
Yes, yes.
It's great. It's so good. I'm like out there trying to find weeds, so I could just do like that. Brilliant.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I suppose all those things as well. That again, that sort of detail feels like it's very kind of. I suppose we see kind of the stereotype of like a Japanese garden, that kind of level of kind of just slight amendments.
I love a Japanese garden.
I love a moss garden.
Yeah,
Did you
moss.
see-
Yeah, I love moss. You've
Oh.
got moss at the back, haven't you?
I love
Against
it.
The wall.
Where some people are like, get rid of the moss, go,
No,
I'll
no,
get it.
no,
And I think
no.
I like it on patios and
Yeah.
on anywhere really. I just
Yeah.
think it's a
I love
lovely
moss.
sort of feel.
I think it just adds that
Oh, yeah.
Japanese feel, and
Yes.
it makes it like your garden isn't like no one's
Yeah,
garden's
yeah.
perfect. You don't want it
Yeah, that's what I
perfect.
think, and I think that's what's so lovely. Well, you mentioned it as well in the book, but I think gardening is the antidote to sort of perfectionism and that kind of, we all follow those Instagram accounts where it seems to look.
Yeah.
But I think for me, gardening is at its best when you have to go, yeah, that looks a bit shit, but it's still nice.
I show the shit areas of my
Yeah,
garden.
that's what you're so good at doing.
I've got a moderately sized garden. It's a nice garden. It's not the best on Instagram, but it's my garden.
Yeah,
and I think
yeah.
It's just relatable. Round the back of my shed is just an absolute chaos.
Yeah, well,
like-
I think everybody, that little bit, but next to a shed, I've got it like a sprinkler down there, and I've
Yeah,
got chicken
yeah,
wire and
yeah.
old pots.
Old pots.
But I think I'm going to use. I'm
You're a
never going
true
to use them.
You're a true gardener.
I don't know
You're a
if
true.
I am. I
If
don't
you've
know
got
if I am.
that, you're a true gardener.
Having that kind of untidiness, because of course one dreams of having this kind of lovely sort of lots of old earthenware pots and
Yeah.
like kind of lovely things.
Chelsea look.
A very Chelsea look,
Yeah.
but in reality it is a mismatch of. My mum will buy me a plant in a plastic pot, and I'm well, I should keep it.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
then- thank you, and then I'll keep that, and then pots break. I suppose you can
Yeah.
take them indoors, but I never do.
No.
But I might be inspired by you, I think, then to do more with my lawn, because I think, as I say, I was thinking like, I'll just gravel it.
I think it's
turn it
like
into
the
a path.
backdrop of your garden as well.
That greenness is
The
nice, isn't
greenness,
it?
and it's there all year as well.
Mm.
Where everything's died back,
Yes.
you've still got the green of the lawn.
I like that as well. And I do like the smell when you mow it as well.
Yeah, I like the smell.
I invested in a nice mower.
Well, have you? What have you
A
got?
hater.
A hater, nice.
Is that too extravagant? I
No,
mean, it's
that's lovely. Oh yeah, I'm getting a robot mower.
Are you?
I am.
But you'll miss the opportunity to.
I know, but I still want to just see little Wally walking
Just
around.
walking- Oh, yeah, just going around all day.
Do you know what I plan to do as well? I'm going to get a basket, put it on top of the robot mower, get a few like toy golf clubs and see if I can get it in the basket.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Get the kids involved. Yeah, what an idea, hey?
Say, who says AI is a bad thing? This episode of Pottering is sponsored by Mind, the mental health charity. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not always very good at stopping. When I've got a busy day, it's very hard to slow your brain down a bit, isn't it? And that's why I love being in the garden, doing something with my hands, so my mind can take a little break. And that's why Mind have created Pause. It's a monthly craft subscription box designed to give you a small creative moment of mindfulness each month. And from just £8 a month, you receive a unique activity through the post. So don't worry, it's not all about being good at crafting. It's about giving your hands something gentle to do and letting your mind catch up, I suppose. I mean, I like to assemble a little pot of bulbs. That's been something I've been doing recently. It really calms me down. And what's really wonderful about Pause is that while you're taking that little moment for yourself, your monthly donation supports Mind's mental health information and services, helping more people get support when they need it most. You can enjoy it on your own, you can share it, you can gift a subscription to someone who might appreciate a reset. Just search Pause for Mind and start your subscription today.
I really enjoyed writing the book. You know, if I'd gone back to school and said, I'm going to be an author, the teachers would have been like, yeah, right.
Of course you will, Johnny.
Yeah, all right, Johnny, calm down. Like,
Where did you write? Did you write it at the kitchen table?
At the kitchen table,
Lovely.
literally at the kitchen table. Yeah, and then whenever I had a chance with the British weather outside.
You did take,
Yeah,
it's
I
nice
did
to
take
go
it
outside,
on.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I found with writing that sometimes I'll have this idea of like, yes, I'll sit outside, it'll be so poetic, or I'll sit at this desk I've specially bought, and actually it's like, oh no, I don't want to sit there, and it'll be like...
I can't sit
sat
still.
on I will sit in an armchair or something. And
I can't sit still, so I had to do it in little chunks.
Ooh.
I go have a little break.
You can't eat an elephant in one sitting.
No, exactly. Exactly. And do you know what I found the hardest? The audiobook.
Oh, tell me about it. It's such a weird experience.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't sit 8 hours sitting down reading.
And then
Like the producer was like, "Okay, Johnny, stand up now, have a little walk around." I was like, "Oh, God, jumping up and down, doing star jumps in this little
that's
booth,
a good idea.
just to get my brain.
Because
going
otherwise
again.
you do sort of, I find it's very easy to go into like a sort of trance almost where I'm just sort of mumbling through the words. And then, or when I'm tired, I'll just keep tripping over words.
Yeah.
And then that's the only time you realise they're there.
Yeah.
So the producer will then be like, go back to the previous paragraph.
That's exactly what happened. I used to
Go
get
back on that.
I used to get
Once again.
Johnny, can you say that with a smile on your face? Okay.
You want me to smile as
You want
well?
to- oh my God.
And in this
I don't want to
bunker,
be here.
it's so strange. It's such a weird thing where it's just you and your thoughts
Yeah.
out. But no one would read their own work out loud.
No.
You know, like at school, you never read an essay out loud.
You'd see mistakes that you've made.
Oh, yeah, that's what I started spotting. Luckily, I did have enough space to go back and amend them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, but I did the first one quite fast. People said they had to put it on half speed. To try and
I think
understand
mine
it.
will be slow because I was like that.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It's nice. It's pensive, but it's a very personal book, as I say, and it's got.
It's
lovely
definitely a
way with
personal
it.
book.
But you also, what is great is that you do say, just do it your way, do it little and often,
Little and often,
and don't
your
worry about
way.
mistakes and things.
Embrace the mistakes.
Yes, yes,
Laugh it off.
yeah, absolutely. Because I think that's so true. Because again, you
People
can feel
stress.
so humiliated by
Yeah,
like, oh, I
people
bought
stress.
this tree and it's dead.
No, you're going to kill plants.
They will just kind of go on their cycles, or that Acer.
We've been talking about the Acer before we started.
Yeah.
We met at Hampton Court last year, didn't
Yes.
we? We had a little chat about Acers then.
Yes.
And I said to you, my Acer is doing exactly the same thing.
It must have been
I don't know.
maybe the heat or something.
I don't
then.
know, but cut half of it off. The other half started producing leaves.
Yeah.
And I went out a couple of weeks ago, and I think it's dead.
So it gave it a go, and then it was like, no
Yeah,
thanks.
No, I'm not doing this. Thank you.
They're very petulant, aren't they? Because
And it was a lovely, lovely shape. It was a lovely size. It was perfect.
Yeah.
The backdrop of my shady border.
Yes, same,
That's,
yeah.
that's
Yeah, a nice bit of dappled shade for the
for everything out the ferns
for the
and-
seating area, and for the ferns.
You got any hostas?
Yes, underneath there. I don't,
They aren't out yet.
They aren't,
They
no, I
won't
was
be
going
out
to say they're
yet.
not. I'm quite excited. The
Primrose. Yeah.
primrose, yeah.
Yeah.
Not primula. What is that? Is that like some sort of fish paste?
Fish-
Isn't that called primula?
Primula.
From something.
I don't
Anyway.
know.
Anyway, those yellow. I could call them the yellow one. I never know the Latin things. Those
Oh no,
gardeners love to talk
I
about
barely
Latin.
talk about Latin names. They are.
I mean, I know that it's got a reason, like
Yeah.
it's to catalogue it all.
Yeah.
But I just loved, and I love the way you talk about the essential tools and what you can skip.
Yes.
Like, it's just basically a shovel, a fork, some
That's all you need.
secateurs, and some gloves.
Your mitts.
And I mean, I find I use my hands actually.
Yeah, I use my hands a lot.
With potting
Get your
things,
hands. Get your
it's
hands
a nice
in there.
feeling.
I very rarely wear gloves unless it's like roses. Obviously, I don't want to prick myself.
Yes,
No one likes a prick.
No one likes a prick, right? We've got a rambling rose that's gathering around the handrail leading up to the front door, which I think is a bit cruel.
Oh,
So
okay.
people grab it, they're suddenly... we haven't had a lot of visitors. But yes, that's all you need. I like the simplicity
Yeah.
of just, you can just grow something in anything. I love it when you see a garden when they've used like reused food containers or, a bottle of something. Or
Everyone can grow anything.
Yeah, I love that.
Start simple. Get a I don't know, a sunflower with your kids. Get them
yes,
involved. Next generation of gardeners.
Yes, well, it's great to do, isn't it?
I don't like this stereotype that gardening's boring.
Yeah, because there's loads to do.
And it's fun.
And I know like the process of growing can take time, but that is such a like Christmas morning thrill, I find, when we like plant up the vegetable patch, whatever we've randomly chosen, and I still don't trust. I'm like, well, most of these seeds won't come to anything. Look, they're only just little seeds. They're never going to grow. They always grow.
And then you end up having millions.
Millions of carrots that have all like in some
tomatoes.
horrific way like grown together, fused.
Like mutated.
Mutated, like some
It
horrible...
tastes delicious.
They are delicious. Well, the slugs seem to like them.
Yeah.
And but that first bit when you start, you go, there's nothing here, and then like within a week, really, they've germinated. You see that this little, again, like grass.
Yeah.
It just grows. You're like, oh my god! And then the next day, there's a little bit more.
Yeah.
And seeing that, I think, is such a lovely start to any day.
Yeah. And getting the family involved. I'll talk about getting the family involved in the book
Yes,
as
your
well.
kids love it, don't they?
They do. My boy especially loves gardening.
Does he?
Not so much the camera.
Oh, yeah, he's shy, isn't he?
As soon as the
Oh,
camera
bless him.
comes out, he's gone. But then my daughter, she's the next YouTuber. I can just
Well,
see
it's
it. She
so
loves it.
intuitive to them as well. Well, it's in the family, of course,
yeah.
but it's so it's kind of part of their their expression, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. And I love getting them outside.
Yeah.
I don't like them looking at phones. I know it's it's a bit
Yeah.
hypocritical because I'm on social media myself. Not that they've got social media. Just look at
But
playing
like,
games.
yeah.
And get them out in the outdoors, the nature.
It is. I mean, you see it, and it's addictive to all of us. We all do it, don't we? We all, it's all very well saying. I'm always moaning about kids playing music out loud on their phones, but actually, I get on the bus and everybody does it. Yeah. Like, and you see like older people watching some video or something. But they're plane going over there. But yeah, it is better to get out into the, out and doing something. Do you find because you talk a lot about like how you used social media as an expression.
Yes,
it's something that you found quite positive.
I do. I love it.
Yeah,
I love making my content. Even if I wasn't where I am now, which I'm so privileged that I am, I'd still make the content because I have so much fun. I have so much fun slapping bags of compost and standing on top of my shed.
Yeah, I'm amazed you do get on top of your shed. Are you ever worried about that?
Yeah. It's starting to wobble a little bit.
Okay, do be careful.
So so the neighbours behind me, I've never met them before.
Oh, I'm sure they're aware of you.
They are aware of me. I had a Christmas card this year.
Oh.
From them saying, "Hi Johnny, we love your content. We occasionally see you on top of the shed. We love what you do." And I thought that is lovely.
That's nice.
I went round. I was like, I'm so glad that you.
Oh,
But
I bet they love it.
I live in a cul-de-sac as well, so everyone knows what I do.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
though.
everyone's great. Everyone's great.
I mean, how have you found it? Because people do obviously know you very well. You're very well respected, and people love your videos. So is it a strange feeling?
It's really strange because it's just like all of a sudden happened, and I'm like getting recognised out. But the funny thing is as well, people come and start talking to me, and I still haven't got used to people recognising me as in from social media. So I think, do I know this person? Right?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like,
Oh.
I'm talking to him. How are you? How are you? Yeah. Oh, lovely. How's your day going? I'm thinking,
I know.
do I know
The
this
penny will
person?
drop in a
And
moment.
I'm like,
Oh,
they follow me on social media. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, right, okay, right.
oh, but that's, yeah.
I've been recognised abroad.
Really?
So I went Budapest last year to go watch the Formula One with my friend, and we had a day to ourselves, no Formula One. We were riding on our scooters, and you can see requested messages from people, can't you? You can't accept them, but sometimes you can see requested messages. And someone had took a photo of me and my mate on our scooter saying, "I've just seen you in Budapest."
Of all places.
In Budapest, like
Well,
I just
you see, that's the nature of the internet. It'll go everywhere.
unbelievable. I couldn't believe it.
Well, it goes to show it's connecting with people.
How do you cope with being recognised out and about?
People are always very nice. I found they're always very, always. I'm always very flattered.
I'm really flattered. Like,
Yeah, no. It seems that, don't worry, Johnny. You don't seem ungrateful. Don't worry. But I did have it where somebody came up to me at Charing Cross and said, "Oh, I love your work. I'm your biggest fan. I think you're brilliant." And I said, "Oh, thank you. Would you like a picture?" And they went, "No."
no, thank you.
Oh, okay. And then I just had to stand there waiting for the train to come
With
up on
them
the
next
board.
to you.
Them just over there.
Oh no, awkward. Awkward.
Nice to see you. Yeah. But of course, the other people on the platform as well, they would have been like, "Who's he?"
How's your selfie face?
Well, somebody said, "Why do you screw your eyes up like that?" And I tend to go like that because if I'm a bit tired, if you screw your eyes up, they don't
I
notice.
do the old millennial thumbs up. Like,
Oh, I do that.
Awkward.
Yes. Or I go, "Oh,
oh, look at this.
Surprise!" Yeah, that's
I do.
all.
I do the thumbs up.
Well, I've been doing this show in London, and
Is this your night shift?
this is my, as I say, my night shift.
shift. Your night shift.
In my emergency service, the fifth emergency service theatre,
I love that. I love that.
yes,
Yeah.
no one said that before. I wonder why. But sometimes people very kindly would like something signed to the programme, or they wanted to meet, all of the cast. It's always lovely. So I was going along the line, and then at the end there were these two they were a little older, and I said, "Oh, hello, do you want me to sign something?" They went, "Well, were you in it?" And I was like, "Yes," but I don't have to sign. Well, what were you? And I was like, "Well," and somebody else went, "This character." I was like, "But I don't have to sign it." It's like, "Well, yeah, no, you signed something." And they just got a scrap of paper and gave me it, and I was signing it. But then somebody pointed out to me that there is just a door that opens out into that bit near the stage door, which is from another building. So maybe they just walked out of the door.
Okay, right.
So it's
Your
lovely.
signature then? Have you mastered your signature?
I have. I'm always a bit worried though that when you get into a bit of a trance writing, like if you're doing book signings, I'm always worried that I'll just start writing obscenities by mistake.
I've not signed anything yet
Why not?
because no one's asked me.
Johnny, will you sign my book?
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, have we got a pen?
You're going to be the first person to ask me to sign
Johnny,
something. But this
I'm
is why I asked you
thrilled.
about your signature, because I need to know
Oh.
how to sign books and things.
Well, I just do it. They seem to suggest always signing
Where?
not the first title
Okay.
page, the second title page. I don't know why that is. I don't know why.
Yeah.
The publishers love it.
Yeah.
They'll have you
Yeah.
sitting in a Waterstones
That's
in
exactly
blue
where-
water.
yeah.
And then you'll be hoiked up to Manchester to sit in a.
I'm going to Manchester.
Yes, of course
I'm
you
going
will.
to Manchester. I am.
Yes. Oh yeah, Brian and Daphne's bookshop.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll be there.
Can't wait.
Garden Centre in
Yeah.
Carshalton. Hello.
Thank you
Mr.
so much.
Runner. Oh my goodness. Wow, I don't know how I got this pen.
Magic.
Johnny, would you mind signing the book?
I would
I
love
think this
to
is your
sign.
first. You can write a message. What I'll also say is, if you can sometimes end up writing quite a lot of them, and sometimes at first it's fun to write.
Yeah.
Particularly if there's no one there, if you're doing them anonymously, just
Yeah,
just signing them. At first it's fun to put a message in, and then after a while you're like, this isn't fun anymore.
Yeah, right, okay.
And you just do your.
Yeah, I need all the tips I can get. So
I think it's good to do your name properly, because otherwise,
What,
some
instead
people
of a
you
squiggle?
Some people just do a squiggle and think, well,
So this is what I mean, because my signature, you wouldn't be able to tell it's Jonny Hincks.
or
right?
maybe have one for.
So I
this.
could do a signature, and then would you write Jonny Hincks underneath, or hints and tips how to sign books?
I would come up with a new signature as well, because you don't want to give out your signature that other people would then use to access your bank account.
You are a genius. You are a genius.
That's the top tip.
Wow. Why have I never thought of this?
How? So how did you get
My money.
Mr. Hinks's access to
my money.
all of his documents? So I'd make up a new signature that's easy to do, fun to write,
My homework.
and legible.
My homework on my night shift tonight.
Yes, do it. I mean, do it, and I would find a way to make the capital J flow into the rest of and the H the same. So because you'll find
Yeah.
that has a grace to it which you might value when one is doing several.
You're a genius.
Otherwise, one does get tired of it.
To Tom, love your shorts.
Thank you. Was that an instruction? I mean, I've never had. It's this bit. It's feeling. I mean, goosebumps all the way up.
You like?
Don't mind.
You love.
I love.
The first time I've ever
Oh,
signed
Jonny.
anyone's anything.
Oh my goodness, Jonny! I feel absolutely honoured. Thank you very much. What have you put to Tom? Love your shorts. Lovely. That's a lovely signature.
Please don't show it. It's that way.
That is a lovely signature.
I don't want people to get my bank account details.
Lovely handwriting you have too, Jonny.
Thank you so much.
Lovely. That's very kind. Well, I will value this for always. Thank you.
I'm stealing this
Steal
pen.
the pen. Fine, that's fine. I won't tell Alfie. Jonny, I always ask people, well, I started asking people this question, sort of as a format thing. What's your earliest memory of gardening?
Earliest memory of gardening. So my earliest memory, touched on it earlier, was being out in the tulip fields in Holland.
Oh, yes, of course, with Uma.
So earliest gardening memory, I would say, was I was helping my grandma, helping her weed,
Oh, yeah.
okay, and I pulled out a flower.
Oh.
And a crazy little Dutch lady having a go at you is something you remember when you right? And he like she had the strongest Dutch accent, and I remember shouting at me, and I was thinking, she's shouting at me, but I can't quite understand what she's saying.
Oh, I assumed you spoke fluent Dutch.
No, I don't speak. I know bits and bobs.
Oh, right.
But she was trying to talk to me in English. Well, shout at me in English.
Oh, bless.
So she was a little bit mixed and very strong accent. I was like, what are you trying to say? I had this, I can't remember what flower it was, a flower and shit. And it was, I had to learn the hard way of what was a weed and what was a flower.
What a good lesson,
Yes,
though. What a good
yes,
lesson.
yeah.
Well, it is important to have that discipline.
It is, definitely.
And
from a crazy little Dutch lady.
And I bet you've never picked a flower incorrectly since, have you?
No, not at all.
What a great lesson. Look at you now. Look at you now.
Look at
It
me
all worked
now.
out. So she was right.
She was.
I noticed you brought some bulbs along.
I've brought some bulbs and tubers, bulbs and tubers. So again,
Oh, I love a tuber.
these are dahlias.
I love a
My
dahlia.
dahlias.
They've gone crazy.
Yeah.
Dahlias for days.
Dahlias for days, yeah. So my garden with Jonny Dahlias.
Oh, very,
And
very
the little
neat.
logo is me on top of the shed. Because those are people
course.
that don't know me. One of my signature moves is standing on top of my shed.
Very alpha.
Yeah.
Very macho, Jonny. You've really brought machismo.
Thank you very
to
much.
The garden.
To the garden.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll say.
With the short shorts on.
That's lovely. So you'll bring out your own range.
Yeah, they're out now.
Of
Yeah.
tubers and
tubers,
bulbs.
bulbs, plants.
And spring is okay to plant them?
Spring is okay. Yeah. So we could do them now.
Yeah.
I would keep them indoors a little bit until because you
you
don't want the
think-
frost getting them.
So still.
So you can or in a greenhouse.
Yeah.
Plant them up now. Put them by your windowsill.
Right.
Wait until the frost has gone. Then you
And
can
then-
start
and then-
bringing them outside. Then plant them May time.
May.
Yeah, when there's no chance of frost.
Because I feel dahlias. Some people call them dahlias, but I don't call them that.
No, I say dahlias.
I say dahlias.
I say dahlias.
I feel like they've had a real resurgence. I think for a time they were seen as sort of an old lady
They're
plant.
lovely.
I think they're
I
stunning.
think they're stunning. The amount of different varieties you can get.
These
Little
ones I love.
pom-poms.
Yes, pom-poms. Yes.
The
And
pom-pom
the more you
ones.
cut them, the more they grow.
Exactly.
So you have these fresh flowers in your house.
all the way up until the end of October, early
Stunning.
November.
Absolutely
They'll
stunning.
flower, keep flowering.
I think they're really amazing because I think, they look like a proper flower as well.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Cottage garden.
Your cottage garden sort of.
Yeah.
I love that sort of those kind of classic gardens, those sort of classic flowers, dahlias,
Yeah.
lupins,
Yeah.
foxgloves, and
Love a foxglove as
oh,
well.
love
So
those.
some people don't like foxglove. They're poisonous, aren't they, for animals? If you've got pets, you've got to be careful with foxgloves.
I've got to worry about that now. Another thing I've got to worry about.
I do love a foxglove. One of my favourite types of garden is a woodland garden.
Oh, how would you describe a woodland garden?
So you're like foxgloves, your ferns,
Oh, yes.
woodland / Japanesey sort of
Yes,
garden.
I know what you
I
mean.
love them.
Some bluebells.
Some
coming through.
bluebells, yeah, this time of year started to come through. Are these bluebells coming through?
They will
here?
come through. I mean, they're nowhere near flowering.
No.
But they are. Yeah, I think we've got. Those are many bluebells over
When would you say?
Oh my
we're on
God!
shot. Look at
It's
these.
catching.
I love it.
Alfie, please.
Pen.
Oh.
What pen?
Oh, how
What pen?
embarrassing!
I'm going full garden with Johnny.
You look
That is
amazing.
very cool.
You look, yeah.
Oh my God!
I just couldn't find the Crocs because someone stole them.
Oh my God! Suddenly, I feel very weedy. I feel like I'm a weed in a garden full of trunks. I feel like I'm a very spindly.
It's because we're marathon runners.
Because the marathon rugby
what it
runners.
is.
So,
Look at me! I just feel like little bits of cotton hanging out at the bottom of my
I've got to admit,
shorts.
it's the wrong time of year, isn't it?
It's-
What?
I don't
To
think
wear our
it's ever the wrong time of year.
No, I know.
You're both the same.
But as in the colour of our legs.
Oh, what? As
Very
in?
pale. We're very Casper, aren't we? All of us.
Oh, you are. Yes. Yes, I suppose I am too. Bit of fake tan.
Actually, you're right. It's a bit cold. I'll take
You've
it.
got the
Yeah.
same. You've got the same bowl patch.
Yes.
What is
I
that?
think most men have a ball patch on their calf.
Is that because of trousers?
Oh, maybe.
I think it's because trousers are just.
Maybe
you
I don't
wear
have.
shorts
I
all
wear
the-
shorts.
You wear shorts all the time, so that's
Thank you.
why.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you,
No,
Alfie,
you're
for showing
welcome.
everybody.
I just thought I'd show off my physique.
Yeah,
He often
show
gets
girl
us
legs.
confused because it's the hair.
Yes.
The hair, the
You are a
legs,
bit
the
similar.
muscle. We are.
You are a
yeah.
bit similar.
Thank you.
Oh, that was fun.
I just love this new trend that I'm setting.
Johnny, short
Short
shorts. Short shorts and dahlias.
Yes.
There's
Combine them.
there's a cooking show I'd love to
see.
see. Short shorts for dahlias. Oh, great. Thank you. God. So dahlias. And what was the other thing you brought me there?
So this is like my I've done different. I've got lots of presents for you.
Oh, soft and dreamy.
Yeah, so this is my soft and dreamy collection. So I've picked all these.
Oh.
So gladioli,
Oh, yeah, I've never grown gladioli.
Yeah, they're pretty easy to grow.
Are they?
Yeah,
I was thinking
full
they're
sun.
tropical.
Full sun.
No, oh, right,
Yeah,
okay.
put them in full sun. And then different types of, we've got some pom-poms. I've got all sorts of varieties. I
Begonias,
thought that you would like this little collection, the soft and dreamy one.
Oh, I am very soft and dreamy.
Yeah, so there's a couple of plants in that one.
Oh my. I mean, you could have got one that was kind of cold and spindly, which would have been also very apt.
But yeah, I'd say you're my.
That's nice. So, yeah, I'm a soft and dreamy.
yeah.
What, do you have other ones available?
Yeah, there's all sorts of different varieties you can get. But you can also buy them individually like this as well. But
And begonias. I'm
Begonias?
intrigued by those. I feel like posh people have begonias in their houses.
yeah.
They take them in over the winter.
yeah, they can do. I mean, or you can just buy them constantly from my website each year.
Each year, of course, they die all the time. You
Yeah.
need to buy new ones.
Hanging baskets. I like to put mine in my hanging baskets.
Well, I know you write very beautifully about hanging baskets.
Yeah, so my mum was the queen of hanging
Oh,
baskets.
that's lovely.
And every year I try and
Yeah.
replicate her hanging baskets. They were huge. They were
Oh,
like this. I could
yeah.
never. I still can't get. I don't know how she did it.
Well, yeah, I mean, because again, it's one of those things that people don't do that much. I think hanging baskets, and
People find them old-fashioned.
they do, which is silly because they're such a lovely thing. Like the idea of
It's gardening at different levels.
yeah, beautiful.
So rather than just gardening on the ground, you've got a whole garden
Yeah.
at eye level.
yeah.
I think it's perfect.
And if you've not got a lot of space as well,
Exactly.
it's a lovely way.
you've got to garden
do something.
vertically.
Yeah, brilliant.
Because my garden's not the biggest, so
Yeah,
I'm going to
wonderful.
garden
That
vertically.
kind of cascade of
Yeah.
like petunias and fuchsias and.
Yeah.
My,
I love a fuchsia as
my-
well.
I mean, my nan used to do them. Yeah, that's the kind of like you
I
say.
am going to try and bring hanging
hanging baskets
back in fashion.
Oh, Johnny, what a lovely ambition.
Yes.
Dahlias and hanging baskets and short shorts and dahlias. What a time we've had. What a
know.
time we've had on no sleep.
Both on night shifts.
Both doing our night shifts, you know. Well, Johnny, I can't thank you enough for these. And
You're
I did
more
buy
than
you a
welcome.
new pair of shorts, actually.
Oh,
I
have you really?
I didn't know if you wanted some more.
I would
but I
love
didn't know if you
some
wanted to, like, I
Thank
don't know
you.
if they're not actually short enough, so you might have to roll them up.
But they are smart shorts. Do you
They're
know what
smart-
my
that's what I
problem
thought.
is? I need to have some smart shorts to go to these places that I'm going to now.
Yes, now you get to go to all these fancy
It's
RHS type places.
it's amazing.
Chelsea.
What a roller coaster.
What a roller coaster. You've got to dress
And
properly
now
for it.
I have some lovely smart shorts rather than wearing gym shorts all the time.
Please don't change a thing, Johnny, but they're just there as an option.
These are lovely. Thank you so much.
Keep giving the people what they want.
I will.
Well, Jonny Hincks, thank you very much. I'm very honoured, a proper gardener, coming to spend time with me here.
Thank you so much for having me. I've had a lovely time.